Super Yeast recently found a strange website related to the Dot Hack franchise and ended up diving into a 3-year-old ARG to hype up some old Dot Hack announcement on Christmas, the year of a complete with a countdown timer. My question is, what is the weirdest online rabbit hole you found yourself going into and checking out?
WoolieVersus real.
Okay, so that was the F podcast, right?
No, I knew about that before the F Plus podcast.
F plus.
But I mean, if this is your kind of thing, you got Down the Rabbit Hole and you got the F Plus podcast as good recommends.
So there's a bunch, but I'm just gonna grab two because these are two from recent memory, and I love when this kind of thing happens. I was after Steph finished Ava. We were talking plot points, and I wanted to pull some stuff up to explain about what happened.
Yeah.
And I just Googled Yui Ikari to go to her wiki.
And be like, what is the actual timeline of events?
And the second Google result led to a wiki page for Yui Ikari, which I'm going to pull up over here and see if I can read to you what appears to be a pretty standard source of information on who Shinji's mom was.
This is slightly unnerving, the way you're setting this up.
Yui Ikari is the wife of Gendo Ikari and the mother of Shinji Ikari. She was born to the prominent researcher of the Hoenn region and eventually moved to Sinnoh to work under Dr. Nakanamado. Her primary field of study was the evolution of Pokemon, and specifically why legendary Pokemon do not evolve.
All right.
And like I was just scrolling past the top part because I was like, okay, whatever, let me look for what I'm looking for in terms of history.
Okay.
And so I'm scrolling down past all that shit.
That's okay.
And then I get to what they're talking about, where they start going into her having access to resources and going to gyms and challenging gym leaders, and Fuyutsuki is involved.
All right.
On her research in Sinnoh.
Okay.
And then you scroll down, and then you get to all these chapters where, for example, we start with childhood, college days, family, research in Sinnoh, disappearance at Mount Tengan, and then as Dialga and Palkia.
All right.
So her soul becomes divided into Dialga and Palkia.
Of course.
In the Moonverse.
Of course.
Of course, you can then decide, if you wish, after detecting something being wrong, to click on any of the other tabs at the top of this wiki, which then go into other Pokemon worlds.
I fucking bet.
And characters. For example, the characters from the Kalos region, such as Edward Elric, Alphonse, Roy Mustang, and Hohenheim. Or, you know, we can keep it over in Johto, where we've got people like Lucas Cantrell and Klaus Cantrell.
I don't even know who those people are.
Pretty sure it's Mother. So, yeah.
I hate you fanfiction people.
The fucking what? It's so, yeah.
Fanfiction people are terrible.
And then there's timelines and characters.
All right, that's enough. Please, right. God.
Fine,
God damn it.
Fine. And there was a second time this happened. And this was a little further back. And I think it was in the midst of some kind of sonic hole. I don't know when or why or what. But
Sonic hole is about right.
I needed information about Dr. Robotnik.
You
the
did.
Eggman.
I need this information.
So I decided to search for Eggman Wiki.
Yeah.
Into Google. And I got linked to what I thought was a pretty standard page about Dr. Eggman.
You be careful throwing that up on the screen. You're talking about the Sonic shit.
It's just a wiki with Dr. Eggman.
Okay.
And it talks about how, you know, he's one of the primary antagonists and so on and so forth. And you scroll down and it goes into like stuff like Mecha Sally and Scourge the Hedgehog and Dimensional Wars, and you're like, oh, okay. And then the words Rosalina and Midna are like
There it
highlight
is.
links.
Yeah, there it is.
Like,
there it is.
what?
There it is.
Okay. And you're like, what are we doing here? Why are these people a part of what's going? What is this? And you're like, oh fuck me. I didn't click on a Smash Brothers wiki. I clicked on a Smash Brothers crossover wiki.
Yes, you did.
At which point I went, wait, what the fuck is Smash Brothers crossover? Let's go back to the main page.
I hate this.
And figure out what the hell this is, shall we? And so you go to the main page where it talks about how the heroes of many franchises have united in a war against the villains to prevent an apocalypse from befalling the Earth, as the Shy Guys of Icicle Mountain and Psycho Kirby predicted. In Season 12, Yami Bakura was revealed to be the mastermind behind the apocalypse. However, it is revealed in Season 23 that Core Dagon is the true mastermind behind the apocalypse. At the end of Season 25's first arc, the multiverse is reset by Drago, but he dies as a result of the heroes being scattered. And it just goes. And I'm like, the fuck? Okay, wait. Season 1 is called Plot, and it just has a paragraph for every season, right? And then you break it down and you start going through Mario, Luigi, Wario, and of course the Covenant, who are invading the Mushroom Kingdom. Very scary. You roll your mouse down a little bit more and you roll past Meta Knight.
Wait, did you just say the Covenant?
I did. You roll your mouse down and you move past Psycho Kirby.
Halo's not even in Smash Brothers.
You roll past Psycho Kirby, and you eventually start hitting like Season 14 and 15, where Ganondorf, Sephiroth, Mechasonic, and Zombie Reed are all launching their final assaults, and you're like, okay, sure. And then you keep scrolling, and you hit like Season 25 first arc. And it's getting a little bit lost in the weeds, but you can keep going as we talk about the Mechavius Destroyer and the Heroes of Legend, the Revolutionaires and Galacta Knight, Master Hand, of course, as expected. And then you hit Season 39. And Season 39 is where the Justice League Unlimited's trust is being strained with the Heroes of Legend. And of course, it's up to Batman, Superman, Zero, Sonic.exe, and Wolverine to save the Heroes of Legend and put an end to the Revolutionaries' ambitions once and for all. By the time you hit Season 40, New World, it goes, after Ultron is defeated, the Heroes of Legend are set to face the tremendous threat they've never seen. Chancellor Palpatine transforms the entire Smash Bros. Galaxy into the Galactic Empire. Will the Heroes of Legend and Justice League Unlimited stop the reign of Palpatine? Will the galaxy be in the iron hands of the Emperor? I just wanted to know about Dr. Eggman.
You know, it really fell off after Season 19.
That's kind of the problem.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it was never the same.
Unfortunately.
It always amazes me how much the worst writers can write.
Well, when you're a kid and you thought up all those cool worlds with your toys.
Right.
You didn't have...
What if you were 40?
Or had access to the internet and could write out all of these ideas
forever
and keep them going for the rest of your life.
Is fan fiction of this nature the equivalent of people who draw like Superman or Sonic or an anime character and then become proper artists, but they don't?
But if you turn out to be like Kevin Smith and then you have the whatever his verse is called, there's a name for it.
Mallrats verse?
No, there's another word for it.
Kevin Smith.
I forget the name of it, but it all works out, right? It all works out when the end result is, hey, I did it. It happened. I have my own universe. Everybody loves it. View Askew. The View Askew universe. So, do you bank chapters 1 through 49 on the idea that maybe at some point this is all going to happen and it'll be real once the legit final product comes out. Especially when the pieces of chess that you've been playing with are all taken from other existing properties.
Well, see, here's the thing. There is at least one example of this happening and being turned into fucking bank. And that's Twilight.
Of course.
All they had to do...
And 50 Shades of Grey. And Undertale.
Well, no, Twilight... I became 50... Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Twilight's not fan fiction. Like, Twilight fan fiction became 50 Shades of Grey, and then Money's...
Isn't Twilight fan fiction?
Well, I mean, yeah, but... I mean, we're talking about quality? Yeah, absolutely. That Robert Pattinson shit is hilarious. But, yeah, 50 Shades of Grey is literally fan fiction with the names changed. And the word vampire removed.
Yeah, so... But how do you remove Psycho Kirby and Emperor Palpatine?
You gotta be really creative. Something that I'm sure that somebody who made a story with all unoriginal characters is just... They have all that creativity stored up. They're ready. They're ready to just rename those characters into slightly different ones.
Remember when you saw the cool thing?
I do.
And then you were like, but wait, wouldn't it be cooler if...
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
But then you made it happen, and then now it's yours.
No, that's the part I don't remember.
No, it's yours now.
It's mine?
Yep.
Okay.
If you RP in your own secret email thread with your friends, it's yours now. They don't own it anymore.
There was some fucking Tumblr post screenshot floating around, which was like, please stop posting images of you with Ash from Fire Emblem. My friend Caitlin ships herself with Ash and thinks he is cheating on her and cries every time she sees your photos.
Oh, well, that's mean.
And I'm like, there's a lot of people out there.
Poor Caitlin. Don't do that.
There's a lot of people out there with a tenuous grasp on the real.
Don't take Caitlin's man. That's her man's.
First of all, Ash is a bitch. Second of all,
listen, if anyone out there has the audacity to train themselves a Reshiram
so that they can love each other forever
and call it their own,
that's right.
They can fuck off.
Yeah.
Reshiram has one partner and one partner only.
That's right.
And you don't have the fucking gall.
They love each other, goddammit, and you will not step between them.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Somehow knew we would end up here today. I somehow knew.
Dig them up. Find those email threads. Find those RP
Yeah, that's
forums.
the new. Hey, that's the new way copyright's gonna work. They're gonna change the copyright laws, and they're gonna be like, if they're gonna roll back copyright, like, you know, back to like 50 years after the death of the author, and then whoever comes forward and says it has the old email chain that has these stories, you're the new owner of Mickey Mouse and Sonic and Marvel.
God, I forgot what the name of that free forum maker site was. But it was a type of forum where you could just make one in a second.
V-Bulletin?
V-Bulletin threads.
A V-Bulletin.
V-Bulletin. Yes. Those... Find that old-ass V-Bulletin forum you made.
Guess what? You own Star Wars Robotnik.
It's yours.
It's yours.
That kickstarted Star Wars... That's how
it happened.
Movie. Like, yeah,
J.J. Abrams found his old forum posts and showed it to the mouse, and the mouse was like, "Guess it's yours, J.J. Abrams."
Sorry, you got here first.
Yep,
nothing we could do. All right, I'm fine with that one.
I fucking hate the internet.
Call it there.